February 5th, 2017, I uploaded my first video to YouTube. I had no idea what I was doing and what I was going to make videos about. All I had was a GoPro Hero 3 with some of the worst audio ever, and no idea how to even edit the footage I just filmed. I had a lot to learn about filming, how to edit. It was a process, but I was eager to learn. This would help get my mind off my pain and give me something creative to do. Little did I know that in 5 months, my life would be turned upside down with the tragic loss of my wife. Interactions with her family were not friendly, and I was looking to leave where I lived, leave the house we built together, and get a new start. I did find a woman, a very amazing woman, with a great story of starting over herself, a new life in a country, a woman who learned English, went to college, earned her citizenship, bought her own house, and had a great job all before our paths crossed. We bought a house together, and I married this woman, and it's been great. I have been lucky to find love twice. Shortly after our honeymoon, I had a bad accident rolling my car over. This damaged my back even further than what was damaged in the military. I was transferred to a new job location closer to my new house, but the excitement was short-lived as I found myself at the hands of an evil boss, one determined to get rid of me. I was lucky, able to medically retire and get out of there. This was unexpected, and I have a lot less income because of this. In my new life, I have moved, married, bought a house, retired, and now own an RV. So where do we go from here? In everyone's life, we find ourselves at a crossroads. We can never return down the path we came. Only move forward. Stay on the same course and live the same life. We can go left, see what that path has in store for us. Or we can go right, start a new chapter with a plan for a new future. We are turning right. I have thought so many times and for so many hours about this channel and its future, and about all of my cars. I have debated myself about every possible outcome to this. It has tortured me for some time. This year change has to come. It has to happen. I have long since known you should never live your life in pursuit of other people's happiness. You need to live a good life, one that is yours, and not one to make others happy. I would not be remarried and happy if I cared about other people's opinions of me. I have come a long way since that single Hero 3 GoPro. A lot has changed with my equipment, editing, and videos I make. I have for a very long time had an interest in travel. I've been lucky to travel to Russia, Amsterdam, Belize, Mexico, Hawaii, Alaska, Canada, and a lot of places in the United States. Now we have purchased a motorhome, and my dream down this new road is to leave and travel full-time across the US and Canada and to foreign countries. This trip will take several years, and I have to make changes to reflect my future plans. My work on Project Z28 has shown me I am physically unable to keep working on cars like I have. So I am uncertain about all of my cars, but most will have to go. I just can no longer financially afford to insure, make payments, and maintain so many. I've been lucky to own these cars and enjoy them, but with a future plan where they can possibly sit for years, that's just not very good for them. It is a lot of conflict and consideration. I am shutting down L to the W as a channel. I am rebranding as That Ruski Travels. Don't worry, I'll always be L to the W. The name's not going away, and neither is any of my old videos. I am and always will be a car guy, and I will still have some car content. My channel was never a full-time car channel. I think the true hardcore followers that enjoy my content will still enjoy the channel. I decided a name change is best to 1. Reflect the new direction I am going. 2. Reflect my wife as well, as she's become a big part of the channel. And 3. I think the new name flows better. It's easier to say and tell people the number 2 in my current channel name. It's hard to tell people. When you say L to the W, but you have to tell them it's the number 2 versus 2 as a word. I hope everyone understands this. My unexpected retirement has left me with considerable debt and trying to maintain a lifestyle I lived before when I made much more money. I have subscribers here because of one car or the other, but I just can't afford to keep them all. I do hope people don't leave the channel over a car. I understand that's your decision if you do. I still have plans to finish in Dyno Project Z28. A new video is coming out about that very soon. I plan to travel more and do more RV and camping, so I want the channel to reflect this as a business. For me to get new products to review and sponsors, it's better your business reflects what you are about. L to the W will still be here. The channel will be changed to Vetbrewski Travels. So I hope you're excited to see the world as I am. Thank you for the support over the years. It has helped me get through some very rough times. We're not going to ever give up on the coffee. Alright everyone, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from with this. For me, I'm not getting any younger. My back condition isn't getting any better. So I need to do something relatively quickly while I still have most of my capability to move and to walk and do stuff like that. You never know what life has in store for you. Life is short. Life is very precious. You need to enjoy every day that you have here. And if you keep delaying and putting stuff off, you'll miss out. So I really want to travel. There's a lot of the world. There's a lot of the U.S. I want to see. This is the reason that we purchased the RV. We want to go full time, and that's our plan. And I figured no better time than the present than to just go ahead, make the name change for the channel to go ahead and reflect that new direction that I want to go. I'm not going to be doing any more project cars or anything like that. I can't do it. I got another video coming up on the Camaro, and I'll show you that, and we'll discuss that, and I'll let you know a little bit more. But kind of hurt myself last time I worked on that car, and I was down for about 3 days with my back, so it's really time to hang that up. I cannot be crawling around on that car anymore. That's why I was so grateful for KY Chevy coming down, pulling that transmission for me, because I knew it was going to cause me a lot of pain. So I'm sad about it. I'm tore up. I'd love to keep the cars, but honestly, if I'm going to be overseas, if I'm going to be in Europe for a year or two, and in Asia for a year or so, and I'm going to have cars sitting over here, I'm going to panic. I'm going to worry about if they're still here. I mean, yeah, I'll have security systems and cameras and stuff like that, but I might be areas where I don't have internet. I'm not going to have some. I'm just going to freak out worrying about these cars all the time. Plus, like, and I'm going to show you there's another thing coming up, some issues I've had with the cars, so it's kind of an ongoing thing. And the condition of the cars, things with the cars, it'll make more sense when you watch the next video with Project Z28. Like I said, it'll come up in the next day or so. I have to go ahead and edit it. I have it all filmed. I need to go ahead and put it together, but I wanted to get this video out there first. It's like kind of like the first video of the year. Actually, if you would have watched my Bellingreth video, I kind of teased this already. I put the Vetbrewski banner in the very intro. I didn't use L to the W. So I kind of teased this. And a few of the really good subscribers out there know this is coming. The guys that message me all the time. I've put this out there to a few of you, and the response seemed pretty good. So like I said, I've never really been a full car channel. Although that was my goal. I would have loved to have gotten to someplace like Justice 6 to where the car content blew up and I could afford to have crews working on cars and many cars, but it didn't. But I'm a lot older now. A lot older than him, and my dreams, goals, ambitions now are to travel. I just want to see so much stuff. Being in the military, I got to see some countries and that like that, and with my first wife, her disabilities, I wanted her to kind of experience some of the world culture that I had experienced. So there's a lot of places that we went, and there's been places that I've gone with my current wife, and it's been fantastic. I love traveling. I never in a million years thought I was going to be sitting in Russia or sitting on the edge of a canal in Amsterdam watching riverboats go by. Never thought this was going to happen. So it's fantastic traveling. If you haven't gone to some place, just get a ticket and go. Go someplace and check it out. Go all different places, man. It's like the Virgin Islands. I absolutely love going down there in the Caribbean. It's a U.S. territory. Yeah, there's the British Virgin Islands too. I haven't been there, but I've been to the U.S. several times. And I just love travel. So that's my game plan now. We got the RV. I've done a lot of work to set it up specifically for full time. It's one of the reasons I did solar, inverters, and stuff like that. So we can boondock and spend extended periods of time out there. And I got some stuff coming up for the RV as well. I've been waiting to do that until I officially made this a RV channel or a travel channel, and I have some good stuff coming up for travel. I already got with a company that I'm going to go tour, so I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what company, but I got a company I'm going to tour, and quite possibly might be going to the Tampa RV show to bring you that as well. So hopefully these type of things excite you. So like I said, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with this, and you'll support the change. You know, I don't know what more to say, but this is the direction that I'm going in with my life anymore, and I don't want everybody to keep thinking that I'm just going to stay a car channel. I'm going to go ahead and make this move so that way when I do camping content and stuff like that, it doesn't throw people off, and those that stay are going to enjoy the camping content. So I said hopefully, I mean, I know people love the interaction with my wife too, and just us as a couple, so I hope that's why most people are here, and just cars is just a bonus. So it's a tough decision, it really is, but I appreciate everyone's support the past couple of years. I never even thought I'd make 100 subscribers, let alone be over 7,000. So I do appreciate each and every one of you, your continued support. So we are now Vet Ruski Travels. So L to the W is signing off, although I still be here. Like I said, the Facebook page and all that still be here, but we're gonna be Vet Ruski Travels for now on. I like the flow of that. Vet Ruski. So, alright everyone. Like, shares, comments, appreciated. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.